Oh, hey, you want to learn how to fix a wobbly chair? Well, that's great. I'm going to show you 4 easy ways to fix it, and I feel like let's just get started. Like, right now. You want to watch? Let's go.
Now, if you're like me, your first thought is, toss it, burn it, put it in the trash, but saner heads prevail, and let's move on to some real-life repairs. Let's go. First, let's figure out which one of the legs is out of whack. Usually there's 1 or 2. After determining I had 2 legs that were wobbly or out of whack, I took them over to my table saw. I lowered my blade down to less than a 1/16. I could barely feel it with my fingertip. Now with this method, you're not going to have to worry about any kickback or tear out. The blade is so low that it's easy. Just run your chair leg across the blade a few passes until you get it all worked out. This is my go-to method of choice. It's an easy repair and it only took me about a minute to fix this. So this is tip number 1, use your table saw. But I know what you're thinking, if you don't have a table saw, let's go on to the next step. You're going to need these tools, and if you have hardwood floors, you're going to want these adjustable levelers with the built-in felt pads. Grab a drill bit, approximately 3/8 in width, and let's drill it about 1 inch deep. Flip the chair around as needed and go ahead and drill out all 4 legs. If you're like me and your OCD kicks in, go ahead and clean up your mess as you go. Be sure to suck out any of the wood chips that were left in the holes as well. Next step, flip the chair over. These little threaded levelers come with these plastic inserts. Take your hammer and hammer them into place. Oops, I dropped one on the floor and of course it had to go to the least accessible spot. But grab it, pick it up, and hammer it in. Easy peasy. I like these levelers for hardwood floors because they have a built-in felt pad. You don't have to take a felt pad and stick it to it for it to just come off later. So since they're built in, just screw them in the threaded inserts and voila! And just like that, complete. This is my quick repair number 2. The chair is completely flat, and let's go to the next fix. If you have it over carpet, you're going to want this type of leveler. These have a slick glide, and now your chair can slide very easily on carpet or a rug. So just like before, hammer the inserts in, and then screw in the threaded levelers. These levelers couldn't get any more DIY or easy to use. You just basically screw them in, and you can adjust them to the left or the right, however you need to level the chair out. But just like that, it is done, and that is fix number 3, and it slides on the carpet easy. Tip number 4, take the chair to a workshop table or the floor, trace where the legs actually sit. Grab these supplies. I'm using Starbond adhesives and some leftover sandpaper, but you could glue these pieces of sandpaper down to a table or the floor just using super glue or double-sided tape. But this is my method, and I'm going to do it this way. At any time, if you're interested, I will have the tools and products used in this video in the description link below. But I'm using this accelerator spray just to help set the super glue super fast. Simply grab your chair, place it onto the sandpaper, and start grinding away. This is my tip number 4. This is a great fix and super DIY as well. And the chair is level. Done.
Okay, we did it. I hope you enjoyed the video, but you know what? If you didn't, comment below and say, Donnie, you suck. But if you did like it, why don't you hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. All right, guys, get after it, and I'll see you next time.